I've been practicing for over 12 years. I was born and raised in Missoula. This is where I want to practice, this is my community, and I want to be there to help the people who I grew up with.
I began my legal career in the United States Marine Corps. And I moved to Missoula, Montana and began practicing, and I just couldn't imagine a better place to live. What inspired me to become an attorney is I really have a passion for people, especially helping people. What we do here at Holloway and Hulling is we represent people that are in a very difficult time of their life, and we're here to make sure that their rights are protected and they get what they deserve.
I apologize for not having my players with me. We're scheduled for shoot around at 10:30, so we've got less than 12 hour turnaround. It's quite a bit late, so I released them to elite to get treatment. We got nothing in. So you're stuff for me. We fought battle. We knew it wouldn't be easy, as you've seen these first three games, right? Anyone can beat anyone. It's kind of how conference has gone this year. And so I thought our guys did a phenomenal job of attention to detail and executing the scout. One of the things we talked about was 40 minutes of aggression, 40 minutes of transition, whether we had stops and we were in fast breaks or breaking the press, which also was transition. And I thought the guys did a phenomenal job of attacking, but also slowing down and executing some backcourt offense when needed. Struggled a little bit defensively in the first half with the fouls. I thought that we had some long stretches in the second half. While some guys were in foul trouble on the bench. Jordan Williams was big time for us, probably saved our bacon in the second half with 7 rebounds and his defensive physicality. So look forward to another opportunity next round.
Hey Travis, Coulter Noah's ESPN MT and Skyline Sports. Coach Coburn mentioned them doing some different stuff that they've done since the first time they played you, but they looked exactly like the first time they played you. You guys just handled it so much better. But so just talk about that element of things.
Yeah, his team has evolved over the year, I think, which has made them so difficult to play against. First time we played them, they had pressed all year, and they were playing more conventional style defense, and they showed up in our game and started pressing. And so mid-game, we had to make adjustments, and a press is hard to beat when you haven't done it in practice in weeks. So they caught us off guard. Second time we were prepared for them. But they've evolved over the last couple of weeks in terms of adding things offensively, tweaking where their traps are coming from defensively. They didn't just switch all the ball screens like they normally do. They were doing some other things, keeping on the sidelines. So we had to make game time adjustments offensively to just get shots on some possessions. I thought he did a good job with his team.
You have such a veteran backcourt. How much trust do you have in those guys, and what do you think of their performance tonight?
A lot of trust. These guys play a lot of basketball games. Like I said, they pay attention to details, so they know what it is that we're trying to execute in every position, in possession, in every situation. And I thought those guys, some classmen were incredible in terms of handling adversity and executing out of timeouts.
And since this tournament started, we've seen nothing but upset. You're the only seed that held. How do you not let everything that's gone down influence the mentality of your team, and what do you think your team to stay in the course?
We had some conversations about some of those matchups. And I just think there's some teams match up better with others. And so I think our guys seen what happened yesterday, and today was more of an even battle. But seeing what happened yesterday, I think their attention to the details and understanding how hard they were going to have to play if they wanted to win. Without me saying it was huge. And you can tell by their energy this morning when we shot.
Is a jewelry design center.
JDC is a family-owned business with deep roots in Montana. Why Montana? Because this community made us. Made us family, made us artisans, made us believe in love, made us hometown heroes. Because this community made us shine. Why Montana? Because Montana is home.
Quick 9-0 run after that, and we're able to, hold on to that lead because Portland State's trying to come back. So what did you feel made the biggest difference after that point in the game?
Jordan Williams on defense. He was able to go to a bigger body and block off and help us get rebounds. We couldn't get rebounds. We blew out. The rest of our bigs just did not do a good job of rebounding the ball, and Jordan stepped in and played big and did that. And then our execution on the offensive side, they were really aggressive in terms of fighting touches. So we were able to get some backdoors and some layups. And I thought the guys did a phenomenal job spreading them out next year against the pressure.
Can you talk about Jordan, how he's gotten to this point to be able to step up and contribute in a big moment like this when needed?
He stays ready. You know, he's from a winning program in high school, winning program in college. You know, I think we talk a lot about guys staying ready. You know, Jase Coburn as well. He put long stretches and didn't check into a game. And then all of a sudden, we played 14 minutes and he contributes, right? And so it's hard, but that's where maturity comes in. Is you have an understanding that everybody's roles are different, and your name can be called at any point in time. And when it is, be ready. And I think Jordan's doing a phenomenal job. So not only staying ready, but encouraging the guys and supporting the guys that are in the game. And he's not, and I think that's what basketball is.
Okay, we have time for one more question. Now we'll go back there. Did you want to shout it out?
Yeah, sure. Alex Hoffman, NBC Montana. Idaho State made quite a statement win last night. You got them now. First thoughts on your next opponent?
You know, when you're close like they were, right? I think they walked away from the game at Admiral Colorado. I feel like that was a win. I wouldn't disagree. And then at home, you know, they played well enough. There was probably some areas where they could be a little better. Northern Colorado was just on fire. So I think they walk away from those two games thinking, you know what, we can play better. And they're very winnable games. And so I think they just went in with a ton of confidence. They played well against us as well, and we've had some spurts to pull away. So we've got to give them the same respect that they've given us, knowing we got to play better basketball than we can go to beat.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any Town Pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Town Pump. Right down the road. Pump it up. Oh, yeah.
It's never easy to lose, especially when it's the last game. I mean, hats off to Montana, Coach DeCuire. Coach DeCuire is one of the best coaches in the Big Sky every single year. I mean, he's a great coach, great person. And they got some great players. They made some good shots tonight, and all the credit in the world goes to Montana. I'm so proud of our team, though. I mean, we did some amazing things this year. We completely changed our style about halfway through the season, and it's a credit to the full team for being able to adjust on the fly like that, and just play a completely different style, completely different offense, completely different defense. So I'm just so proud of our team for everything that they've accomplished this year. They really did a good job. The senior guys did a really good job of setting the culture for our program moving forward. And I'm going to make sure that this team lives forever. I appreciate everything that our guys did. And, yeah, man, tough one. But, that's basketball.
We have 2 questions in the mic.
Hey, Jase, Coulter Nuanez. Coach Coulter Nuanez, ESPN Montana and Skyline Sports. You mentioned doing some stuff that's a little bit different. What was different that you guys did today?
I mean, the first time we played Montana, we pressed them. That was the first time we had started pressing again. And we played really well that night at home, and then we started pressing for the rest of the season. And I just felt like we needed to get some more energy. And I hope you noticed that we play hard. Then I just felt like we needed some more pop to it, and so we decided to start pressing at that game, and we had success with it. And that was just part of the culture deal. We're going to play really, really hard. That's just what we do.
KJ, coming into this game, what did you think of this matchup? Because you guys took it to them in Portland and then had a tough one in Missoula a couple weeks ago. So what was your thoughts on Montana coming into this first round?
I would say just keeping up the pressure, just pressing the game. The first game we played at Portland State, the press really messed them up. But I feel like they did a really good job today during the press, and just hats off to them.
Jorrell, what about your guys' press makes it tough to break? And also, how did you think Montana did just sort of handle them?
good job making adjustment. They kept getting the ball out quick, but our press is tough. It's just like we play so physical. It's tough. It's just like hard to like maintain, and foul would call like when you play, it's not what play. So just kept getting out quick.
KJ, Andrew Houghton, Skyline Sports. You out-rebounded them by a ton tonight. You had a huge double-double. Just tell me about the will and the effort to keep crashing the boards, especially the offensive boards, because that was keeping you in the game when the shots weren't falling.
Just knowing that like we going home, so just everybody really wants to win this game, so everybody was crashing and grab the glass hard. So just our energy and effort, just really lose this game.
And then, Coach, you brought it back to, I think, 44 all in the second half, and they hit a run on you from there. Just what did they do well to respond to that run, and how tough was it to bring it back to a tie only to see them jump back out again?
No, I mean, it was just one play here or there. We just needed one more stop. We needed one more bucket. And for us to come back, like, I don't know how familiar everybody is with our team, but like that's kind of what we do. Like we have a bunch of guys who are never going to give up. Like that Montana State game at home was like crazy in the last 4 minutes. And there's been other situations this year where we've been down, where we were never going to give up. So for us to respond, it's kind of what we do. Like, and I'm really proud of our team for that. To be honest, this is one of the funnest teams I've ever coached. And it's because of who these guys and like our team is as people. They're great people. They're fun to be around every single day. They hang out with each other. It's everything that a coach would ever want. And that's why it's tough to let this team go, because I know that not every team is like that. And these guys did a great job of setting the culture for the future. And it's tough to let these guys go, because I told them just right now downstairs in the locker room, like if I could coach these guys forever, I would. Unfortunately, they run out of eligibility. But I love these guys to death. And whatever they need from me for the rest of their lives, like I just want to be a great resource for them, because ultimately that's what this is all about. It's a student athlete experience, and being there for people who might need you every once in a while. And it's not about an ego thing or anything like that. It's just being a genuine, real, freaking person. So, but I enjoyed every minute this year.
All right, last question.
Hi, Coach. First winning season in your time at Portland State. So, what can you say about this team, and where do you think you're at, and just in terms of building your program?
Yeah, I mean, I just told them downstairs, we flipped our record upside down, basically. We got out to one of the best non-conference starts in the school's history. We had a bunch of really good wins early, and we had a pretty big target on our back coming into conference play. And but I can't thank our players enough. Like, it's got nothing to do with me. It's all our players. I mean, they're the guys that come to work every day, and I put them through it every single day. Nothing's ever personal, and they know I love them. And they let me coach them too. Like, they let me coach them hard. They know I'm always going to have their back. Like I said, if I could coach this team forever, I would. I mean, like even yesterday at practice, coming back to the hotel, I mean, our guys were in such a good mood. And, playing music and dancing, and these guys have fun. They go out to eat on each other's birthdays. It's not something I tell them to do. It's something they do on their own. And, I love this team. I'm never going to let this team go.
I've been practicing for over 12 years. I was born and raised in Missoula. This is where I want to practice. This is my community, and I want to be there to help the people I grew up with.
I began my legal career in the United States Marine Corps. And I moved to Missoula, Montana, and began practicing, and I just couldn't imagine a better place to live. What inspired me to become an attorney is I really have a passion for people, especially helping people. What we do here at Holloway and Hulling is we represent people that are in a very difficult time of their life, and we're here to make sure that their rights are protected and they get what they deserve.